gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome back to Multiplex Movie Melee, and we have an exciting match, a semifinal match in our Golden Ticket Tournament. We have Amaru Moses versus Kaiser Huang in the semifinals. I'm your host, Payson, the Cinemaster Johnson. Both these players coming off exciting wins, Amaru beating Bill, Kaiser beating James. Both these players want to get to the finals for that triple threat number one contender match. I think it's going to be an exciting match. On the desk with me is Dylan, the Dill Pickle Van Thine. Dylan, how are you doing tonight?
You thought that was a very original nickname, huh? Yeah, I'm doing good. This should be a fun one. I think Kaiser and Amaru, I've seen them play in other leagues against each other, but not in Melee. I think it'll be a very interesting one. Kaiser's been on, I think, he's been like on a resurgent comeback, I think, recently. It started last year when he beat Anthony Tisdall in his return to singles, and then he continued his momentum into his victory against James Puckett, who is a very solid competitor in his own right. And Amaru has proven to be like, I think, just he's continuing to prove that he's one of the most underrated players in Melee. I mean, his record at this point is he's one of the higher ranked competitors. He's a current champion in teams. So I think if he is able to win today and get to a number one, the finals of another tournament, that'll be even more legacy for him. So yeah, I think this will be a fascinating match.
Here is Multiplex Entertainment. We do not support the nickname Dill Pickle or whatever you called Dylan Van Dyne.
I messaged Jill before this match saying, I got something surprise for you. I think we're in our competitors, starting with the favorite competitor tonight, a favorite in the rating scenes, Amaru Moses. Amaru coming in, seeming as relaxed as always. Amaru, you have been on a tear since last year. Going into this year, you are showing that last year was not a fluke. How are you feeling going up against Kaiser tonight?
I am very happy that I have a match tonight because there was another match last night that frustrated the hell out of me. So I need this one to cleanse the palate. At the moment, my manager is in his bed, sleeping. Well, not sleeping. His eyes are open, but he has his tail next to his face. And I'm not talking about Scott Harvey, but maybe he does that on his own time.
Interesting insight into Scott Harvey's life. I love that. I see you bringing your opponent tonight, Kaiser. Kaiser, you are one of the enigmas of this league. You are one of the more exciting players to watch just because no one really ever knows what you're going to do, both strategy-wise, both the gameplay-wise. You have a pretty opponent tonight against Amaru, but you're no slouch on your own. How are you feeling coming into this match tonight?
I mean, I am glad that I'm here tonight, and I like to play Ru. Ru is a challenging opponent always, but I would just like to focus on the fact that didn't call me a resurgent player. I would just say Independence Day Resurgent is a great movie. More people should watch it. Trust me on that. Payson, watch it. You will love it.
I have seen it. No. Round one is going to work like this. Competitors will get 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the duration of the match. They will receive 8 questions in 8 general movie categories, each worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answer on the board, after which I will say pens down and they will reveal their answers. Answer all 8 questions right, you will receive a bonus question. Competitors, any questions before we head into round number 1?
Resurgence.
Nope. Then your first question will be coming to you in the category of the 1990s. Robert De Niro, Ellen Barkin, and Leonardo DiCaprio star in what 90s film?
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but I've been called Dill Pickle since I was 4 years old.
Oh, that's fair. I just thought of it today. I was like, Dylan, Dill Pickle. Great food. I always like to get a nice dill pickle when I go to a deli. It's fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kaiser, we will go to you.
I just made up a movie, This Boy's Life.
And we will go to Amaru.
I picked another random 90s Leo movie. What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
This Boy's Life is correct. Kaiser gets a point there.
I call bullshit on him making up a movie, but your next question.
I want to show what he says.
So your next question will be in the category of horror. Shadow of the Vampire is based around the filming of what movie?
Do vampires have shadows?
I think so.
Okay. For some reason, I thought
Yeah, they do. I remember shadows in a lot of these movies.
vampires don't have reflections. That's the whole.
Exactly, yeah. Pickles are cool, though.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I have seen the movie, Cody. It's great. Amaru will go to you.
I guess Nosferatu.
And we will go to Kaiser.
Nosferatu, the original one.
Nosferatu is correct. Both players on the board. As we head to your third question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. In time, where is the remaining time people have left alive displayed on their body?
Oh.
I've heard this movie is amazing.
I've heard it was snubbed for Best Picture the year it came out. It was like The Artist in time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kaiser, we will go to you.
Hand.
And we will go to Amaru.
To the wrist.
Unfortunately, both incorrect. We were looking for arm. Both players a little bit too specific. As we head to your next question.
In the category of directors, who directed Blowout, Dressed to Kill, and Body Double?
Have you ever gone out for a night on the town, looked at your fit that night, and you're like, gosh dang, I am dressed to kill?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
got some good fits in the closet, yeah.
Dylan's got swag.
I don't wear them often on this channel, but yeah.
Ladies in Saskatchewan, this man is single. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru will go to you.
Brian De Palma.
And we will go to Kaiser.
Brian De Henda.
Brian De Palma is correct. As we head into the fifth question in the category of animation. In Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, the award that Victor tries to shoot at Wallace as the Were-Rabbit is shaped like what?
Do you think it would be cool to be animated?
Oh, yeah, I could do anything. I could just fit into any small space. I could jump really high. Physics would not apply to me.
Yeah, you get hit with a grenade and then you just have a bunch of soot on your face.
Yeah. It's the best. I jump in the water and then 2 seconds later after getting out, I'm just dry. It's the best.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kaiser will go to you.
A fucking carrot.
Fuck. And we'll go to Amaru.
Said a pumpkin.
A carrot is all we needed, but yeah, a fucking carrot is correct.
Man. Good job, you.
Your next question will be in the category of drama. Who stars as Harry Stoner in Save the Tiger? That's an interesting name.
Yeah, there are 2 jokes I have for this. I'm debating which one I want to make.
Have you met any Harry Stoners in your life?
Some people have felt that I am a Harry Stoner. I do not smoke. Yeah. I'm on a team called Drugs, So Many Drugs, but surprisingly, I don't. Is Jack Harry. Good one, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru, we will go to you.
Nick Cage.
And we will go to Kaiser.
Jack Lemmon.
Jack Lemmon is correct. Kaiser did that.
No.
As we head into your penultimate question in the category of the 1980s. Which 1980s film is about a new teacher at a school for the deaf falling in love with a deaf custodian?
Sorry, what's the score at? I think I just lost track.
Our score is Kaiser 5, Amaru 2.
Right. Yes, I did screw that up. All right.
Just saved the crowd from a bad bit I was going to do. So we're just going to move on with
Good job.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll repeat this.
That is Amaru's first repeat. Category of the 1980s. Which 1980s film is about a new teacher at a school for the deaf falling in love with a deaf custodian?
Shout out to all the custodians out there, by the way. Bit of a thankless job, but we appreciate y'all.
5, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Kaiser. We will go to Kaiser.
Amadeus out of Africa who wrote Moonstruck.
And we will go to Amaru.
I didn't write movie, but that Marley Matlin movie that I don't remember the name of.
It is the Marley Matlin movie. Children of a Lesser God is what we were looking for.
Damn.
Oh my God! I thought you said School for the Dead.
Oh.
I did not hear properly. I was like, huh?
So your final question in round number 1 will be in the category of classics.
Oh, great.
Who directed 1942's The Magnificent Ambersons?
What is a school for the dead?
You're telling
I
me?
don't know.
I thought I was like,
That's some shit in like the Addams Family or Beetlejuice.
Maybe.
yeah, I was thinking of.
I'm trying desperately to think of a movie with a school for the dead, but
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru, we will go to you.
Frank Capra.
And we will go to Kaiser.
Also miss.
Orson Welles is correct.
All
So
right.
after that, Dylan, I
that
have.
movie's boring as shit. Sorry.
Oh, I disagree. But after that, we have Kaiser getting a score up to 6. Amaru at 2. Is that what you have?
That is what I have, yes.
School of the Dead.
Anything can happen as we move into round number 2, also known as the wheel round. Competitors will get a spin at the wheel, in which case they will receive 5 questions from whatever category they land on, each worth 2 points apiece. Check down to multiple choice. It devalues that question down to 1 point. If they don't like what they spin for their first spin, they are allowed to respin, but they must keep whatever they land on for that second spin. But be on the lookout because stealing is involved in this round. The categories in your lovely wheel tonight are post-1980s black cinema, which is Amaru's strength, legendary picture monster movies, which is Kaiser's strength, as well as classics, drama, recent releases, Oscars, 1970s, and comic book movies. Kaiser, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or third?
And let Rue go first.
You're letting Rue go first?
Yes.
Okay. Then Amaru, this is you. And on the category of Oscars, would you like to keep that or spin again?
We shall spin again.
All right, then you must keep whatever you land on for your second spin. Then on the category of the 1970s.
What?
I don't know what happened there, but sure. Yes, Cody, I am. Just so you know.
Dylan, would you like to give Rue's question to the category of the 1970s?
Sure thing. Once I can scroll down to them, there they are. All right. Your first question in the 1970s. Who plays Pinto in Animal House?
Five, 4, 3,
Okay,
2.
multiple choice.
Your options are A, Kevin Bacon, B, Ryan O'Neal, C, Tom Hulse, or D, Jeff Goldblum.
Five, 4,
C.
3.
That is correct for 1 point.
Thanks.
Your next question. In American Graffiti, while driving to In American Graffiti, while driving to the sock hop, Kurt falls in love with a girl who is driving what color Thunderbird?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, white, B, red, C, blue, or D, black.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
B as in boy.
That is incorrect. For the 1 point steal, Kaiser, is it A, white, B, red, C, blue, or D, black?
A blue Thunderbird looks ugly. White Thunderbird looks weird. Let's go with black.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for white.
You.
So your next question. In Deliverance, the group of men are businessmen from what southern U.S. city?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, New Orleans, B, Miami, C, Atlanta, or D, Baton Rouge.
Five.
Because I like saying it. Baton Rouge.
That is incorrect. For the 1 point steal, Kaiser, is it A, New Orleans, B, Miami, C, Atlanta, or D, Baton Rouge?
Atlanta was in my head, so I say Atlanta.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Yeah.
So now your penultimate question in this category. Who directed Clute?
No. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Roman Polanski, B, Alan J. Pakula, C, John Schlesinger, or D, Nicholas Roeg.
B as in boy.
That is correct for 1 point. And now your final question in this category. In Kramer versus Kramer, how specifically does Billy injure himself that requires him to get stitches?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, he breaks a glass in his hand, B, tries to shave, C, falls off a jungle gym, or D, grabs a knife blade?
Repeat the options again, please.
Sure thing. That is your first repeat of the options. Your options again, is it A, breaks a glass in his hand, B, tries to shave, C, falls off a jungle gym, or D, grabs a knife blade?
Grabs a knife blade.
That is incorrect. Kaiser, for the 1 point steal, is it A, he breaks a glass in his hand, B, he tries to shave, C, he falls off a jungle gym, or D, he grabs a knife blade?
I remember something like C happening, so C.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
All right, so after that, I have Amaru getting his score up to 4, Kaiser getting some steals, getting his score up to 8. Is that what you have?
That is what I have, yes.
All right, then we will bring the wheel back in for Kaiser's first spin.
Is it back in? My computer's lagging a ton. All right.
You land on the category of drama. Kaiser, would you like to keep it or spin again?
Can I see the rest of the wheel, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck. There's some categories that will fuck me. Like, fuck me over. I'll keep it. Fuck it.
All right, keeping drama. Kaiser, I will be giving you your questions in the category of drama.
Oh boy.
Are you prepared?
No.
Okay. Too bad. You picked him anyway. Your first question in the category of drama. What sport does Patrick play in Manchester by the Sea?
Oh. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, football, B, wrestling, C, soccer, or D, hockey?
Wrestling.
That is incorrect. Amaru, a chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, football, B, wrestling, C, soccer, or D, hockey?
Hockey?
That is correct for 1 point.
The king of all sports.
That is fair. Your second question. Who plays Sam Burns, the man Emma has an affair with in terms of endearment?
John Lithgow.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. How many days of interviews does Frost get approval for from Nixon and his team in Frost-Nixon?
How many days? Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5?
I'll go with 3.
That is incorrect. Amaru, a chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5?
Is that C4? C4? I hope that's right.
C4 is correct for 1 point.
Chris fucking Tucker. Let's go.
I was a little confused at first. I was like, oh, okay, C4. There we go. Kaiser, your penultimate question in the category of drama.
Mm-hmm.
The Man Who Would Be King opens in what country?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Australia, B, Iraq, C, China, or D, India?
India.
That is correct for 1 point.
The others make 0 sense whatsoever.
And your final question in the category of drama. Who directed 1954's A Star is Born?
George Cukor.
And that is correct for 2 points.
We.
All right, so Dylan, after that, I have Kaiser getting his score up to 13, Amaru getting some steals, getting his score up to 6. Is that what you have?
That is what I have, yes.
All right, but anything can happen as we move to round number 3, also known as the Pick Your Poison round. Before the match, competitors went back and forth drafting categories that will appear in this round. Now they will go back and forth drafting once again to decide what categories they would like to answer questions from. The categories that your competitors drafted are Oscars, sci-fi fantasy, action-adventure, actors and actresses, directors, recent releases, war, and comic book movies. Your competitors will draft their categories right now. All right, your competitors have chosen their categories. Amaru, you are behind. What would you like for your 1-pointer?
Back to Chris Tucker, please. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Sounds good. Your 1-pointer, different war. Jonah Hill and Miles Teller star in what war comedy? Five, 4, 3, 2.
It's called War Dogs.
War Dogs is correct for 1 point.
It is.
All right, so we are going to stick with you, Amaru. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
Sci-fi fantasy, please.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Brad Pitt plays the son of Tommy Lee Jones's character in what sci-fi film?
Ad Astra.
And that is correct for 2 points. All right, so we are going to stick with you. Amaru, what would you like for your 3-pointer?
Action adventure, please.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of action adventure. What is the profession of the woman Chan Ka Kui must protect so she can testify in court in Police Story?
Shit. I've seen that in a long time.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Police officer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for secretary.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Here's what we were looking for. So here's the situation. It all comes down to this. Amaru must hit his 4-pointer in the category of recent releases to stay in the game. If he hits it, he sends the game back over to Kaiser to answer some questions. If he misses, Kaiser does win the game by technical knockout. Amaru, your 4-pointer in the category of recent releases. In The Substance, what is the name given to the mutated final form of the lead character? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That is your second repeat. In The Substance, what is the name given to the mutated final form of the lead character?
Man, I feel like I'm going to be close.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Last one.
That is your final repeat. In The Substance, what is the name given to the mutated final form of the lead character?
And
5, 4, 3, 2.
Monstro Elizasu.
And that is correct for 4 big points.
Nice.
Avoiding the technical knockout and tying the game, sending the game back to Kaiser. Kaiser, if you hit any of your next 4 questions, you do the game. What would you like for your 1-pointer?
Comic book movies.
All right, Dylan.
Your question in comic book movies. Which member of the Watchmen has the real name of John Osterman?
Dr. Manhattan.
And your winner, Kaiser Huang, Dr. Manhattan is correct. Going to take all the competitors out. Dylan, this was just one of those games where one player was having an on game, one player, the questions just were not falling their way. We've seen Amaru is a great player in his own right. We all have bad games, and I think this is just one of them. And props to Kaiser. He was always just playing a safe games at time, taking a category like drama that he might not be comfortable with, but still navigating his way to a 7-point lead in round number 2. But yeah, props to Amaru. One of the coolest 4-point polls of the year as far as I'm concerned. Monstro Elizasu, I was like, just watching it be like, I think I'm going to be there, and just watching him do that, I think was super fun. And then, yeah, props to Kaiser. It's always something to be proud of when you only have to answer one of your round 3 questions to win the game. I say we bring the players in for their interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to start with our second place finisher tonight. Amaru, like I said, I just don't think the game quite went your way. I could see your face in round one. Some people were saying backstage it looked like you were in hell. But you still pulled it out and avoid that technical knockout. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling fine. I do feel better after this one because it's the questions. And in Melee, anything can happen because it's all movies at all times. And there are many movies I haven't seen. And a lot of the questions in round one were just things I would not have known. Even the one that I was mad at myself for not getting because I thought cares and I didn't put it down made no difference. When I got the wheel, I was like, this is the definition of a 50-50 fuck you wheel. And I would have taken anything that wasn't those four categories. And I would have done the same thing Kaiser would have done. Put drama in there, give me drama. I would have sucked at that too. But hey, it might have been. I think it would have been better than 70s or any of the other three that I wasn't trying to have. So after that round one, I was like, man, I need to get lucky. I did it. I'm very happy. I pulled that 4-pointer though. So.
No,
avoided the TKO. That's what I was looking for afterwards.
100%. The randomizer can be a merciless bitch sometimes, but this does bring the end to your run in the Golden Ticket Tournament. When you do come back, is there anyone you would like to play?
Anthony Tisdall. It's for the same dude for like a year now. I want to play him.
He needs to win more matches.
Something. The Eagles just beat the shit out of the Commanders, and I would like some revenge just on the trivia stage. That'd be great.
I would love to see that match. Amaru, it's always a pleasure to see you. Hope you have a great night. But we are going to be moving on to the interview with your winner tonight, Kaiser. 6 points in round one. Navigated your way through round two, picking up some steals. You played a really, really great game, only having to answer one question in round number three. Must be feeling pretty good, punching your ticket to your first number one contender match. How are you feeling tonight?
I mean, honestly, even when I had a 7-point lead in going to round three, I was like 80% confident I was going to lose because I'm like, who's going to hit most of his questions? I'm probably going to miss like my 3 and 4-pointer as per usual. So just answering the 1-pointer to win it was a very nice surprise. Like, I love Polly's story, by the way, and I probably would not have put that 3-pointer. So that is a very tough 3-pointer. But yeah, I think I mostly just lucked out. It's like round one was very clearly catered to what I know versus what Ru knows. Like, I'm not saying it's biased or anything. Just like that's where the cookie crumbled. But it crumbled my way, which makes me feel good. Yeah.
That is fair, but this does punch your way to the triple threat number one contender match in the finals of the Golden Ticket Tournament. We already know one of the people you are going to be facing. You're facing Nazario Montenegro, and you will also be facing the winner of Kurt Kolakowski and Joe Fairley. We ended up in a rematch scenario. We already know you're playing Nazario. If you want to give thoughts on that, you can. Between Joe and Kirk, who would you rather see in that third chair?
Who would I rather? A bit conflicted on this because I think of the 4 people there, which is me, Nazario, Joe, and Kirk. I think Kirk is most deserving of a title shot. So by that metric, I think that I want him to be there. But if I want to see who I want, if I want an easier match, it's probably Joe. But because I think Kirk is still, I would like to see Kirk. I never really played Kirk one-on-one, so that would be a great opportunity. And Nazario will be a rematch of my least favorite match ever, but sure, that's having that too.
Shots fired at Joe Fairley, but congrats on the win tonight, Kaiser. Good luck in that number one contender match. I'm going to put you backstage. Dylan, final thoughts on the match tonight?
Yeah, it was a good match. I mean, yeah, we've all been in Amaru's shoes, like for how it went today. I mean, yeah, it's round one. I mean, it's the nature of the beast. Sometimes if it being all random movies, sometimes it doesn't go your way. So Kaiser was able to get to a big lead in round number one and just put it out of range in round two. Both players struggling a bit in round two, honestly. Like, yeah, as you get further along, obviously the higher ranked matches, the questions get really difficult in round two, and we saw that there. But yeah, overall, I mean, great stuff in round three for Amaru to pull off a comeback there. but Kaiser continuing on his comeback tour. It's interesting. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see if he can go all the way.
Absolutely. I think whoever is in that third chair against Kaiser Nazario is in stock for a great match. I'm excited to watch it. But on behalf of Amaru, on behalf of Kaiser, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Pacing the Cinemaster Johnson. That is Dylan Van Thine. Have a great night.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.